Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Boiler Room Pre-Market Watch List, where we're going to talk about some of the hottest stocks to play today. So today, pretty exciting. There are some good plays. I think today is going to be a good day for trading, at least for me, and hopefully I can bring that to you. What up, Mr. Cornut? So everybody, thank you for joining. We're going to make this pretty quick. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but I want to show you what we're going to try and trade today. So we got a few stocks to watch. Again, still got XNET on watch, Roku, SQ, DCIX. Yeah, those are the ones. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it, and then we're going to go from there. Might be some other ones that pop up. I haven't checked in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to you and let you guys know what I'm looking at. So... All right, cool. So here we go. We'll start off with the first one that I'm most interested in watching, which is DCIX. We know this one was a monster whiles back. Basically, yesterday out of nowhere, it popped from $6.43 all the way to $9.39 at the closing bell, and now it's starting to fade out. So today I will be looking to short DCIX. Really what I want it to do, I'm really looking for it to hold up here right around this 850 level. I don't want it to sell off too much pre-market because then it's going to take away from the potential, the amount we can make on the way down. The more that it goes down pre-market, the less and less of the opportunity that's really there for us to make money if we short it down. And so I covered this with a bunch of other people this morning, but the theory I have here is, well, it was a penny stock. This thing's really supposed to be worth a couple dollars a share. It's still overvalued at $6 a share. So there was no news to really drive it up to this $9 share value. And if you notice, it went all the way up to $9 without any sell-off, really. There was nobody really panic sold before the end of the day on DCIX. So that makes me think that there's some people that are still holding the bag on this, right? We still have people in here that are holding onto the shares. And they're probably freaking out. If they bought up here, they're probably freaking out because it's now down here and they've lost over $1 a share. So they might be looking just to get out as soon as the bell opens, which I'm pretty sure will cause a nice panic sell in the morning, and we should just see this thing drop. Again, anything can happen, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see DCIX kind of just fall off the face of the earth in the morning as soon as the bell opens. So that's what I'm really hoping it happens, and I'll be looking to short it right in this 850 range. If it starts dropping as soon as the bell opens, I'll probably hop in for a short and keep a tight stop on it, maybe above 850, be like 855, 860, give it a little bit of wiggle room. But I do think we're going to see DCIX fall off just based on the way it's looking right now. It's weak. I think there's bag holders from, people holding it overnight, and now that it's going down, people are going to get scared and they're going to sell as soon as the bell opens, causing it to fall down. So we'll wait and see what happens as soon as we get closer to the bell. Right now, DCIX has 39,000 shares of volume pre-market, and it has so 250,000 share float. So it's going to move extremely fast. Okay, move extremely fast here. And then let me see. Oh yeah, so again, I think there's bag holders. I think this is going to cause a panic sell right in the morning, and we're going to see this thing drop. And again, it was $6. It moved to $9 on pure hype and momentum. So at some point, it's probably going to fade back down to $7 or something like that. Maybe not all the way to $6, but I would say it's going to fall down. So definitely keep this on watch. This makes me interested in the stock. So I think we're going to see this one kind of fall off today. Okay. On to the next one is, what do we do? We'll do Roku next. I mean, as you can see, Roku had a monster day. It ended up moving up primarily all day. Now it's right at $49. Basically, the stock is right at $50 a share. So I mean, this is the $50 mark. $50 will act up as a huge resistance point. Does that mean the stock's not going to break $50? No, it just means that we're getting very close to that big resistance point. So we have to be mindful of that $50 mark. Let's see. So again, Roku, it's continuously moving up. It's right at the $50 mark. I am a little afraid that we will see a sell-off or a wash out of the gates because there's been a lot of money that was made here pre-market. So it wouldn't surprise me if people are going to take their profits as soon as the bell opens, which is going to cause an immediate drop. But I do feel that it would pick back up in momentum and move back higher. So if, in fact, we can get Roku to break through $50 a day, I think we could see a monster move up towards like the $55 mark. And this is just my theory and my game plan going forward. But I would probably hold off on trying to buy in right out of the gates because I do see that we could have an immediate sell-off of profit taking as soon as the bell opens. And you don't want to get caught in that because it may never come back. Again, like I said, if you look at this daily chart, right, it curled up, it's shooting up, so we're right at $50 right now. So it's possible, and that means the price is extended. But if there's enough momentum to keep driving this, we could definitely see it move significantly if it breaks over $50. So again, you got to watch this $50 mark because it might just go up, tap it, and then just fade out for the rest of the day. Okay, so be mindful of that, but keep Roku on watch. There will be money to be made on Roku, both to the long and probably the downside today, okay? Now, SQ was one that had some bad news yesterday. Look at this. I missed this, unfortunately, but look at it popped right up to $50. Look at that nice move that it's made for however long now, all the way up until it got to $50, and then it just sank. But it was also accommodated with some very bad news. If you look on the news, basically it said Square was downgraded. Square was downgraded, and something that it's not going to be able to make any more money, and that Bitcoin is pressing on its future success, and blah, blah, blah. So the stock ended up dropping over $10 a share yesterday, as you can see, pretty big. So here's the deal. This is going to be on short watch and long watch. If the stock holds up this $40 level, if it can hold up that $40 level again, we might be able to get in on a nice kind of a reversal trade, or if you want to call it a balance or reversal trade. Basically, if it's going to hold up this $40 level again and it won't break, then we could justify taking a position to the long side, maybe hoping to get $1 to $2 a share. It just really depends. But as of right now, it's setting up for more of a short if it goes below 40. But I would keep SQ on watch so that if it does nail this $40 mark and holds up, it won't go past it. That just means investors don't want to see it drop anymore, and we could get a nice run to the upside. Again, look at the daily chart. It completely broke through the 9 moving average. It's now through the 20, and it just barely bounced on this $40 level right here, just above the $40 level. So if it breaks that, we could probably see it move down to the $37 area. You know, right now we're just playing a guessing game on where it will go. But again, keep SQ on watch for a short and for potential long if it holds up the $40 area. Then there was XNET. So XNET had a big red day. As you can see, look at this daily chart. XNET, big red day. Look at the 1-minute chart. Looks like it wants to continue down. So again, this might be on short watch today. So keep XNET on short watch. As of right now, it's right at the $17 mark. I don't necessarily think that's going to hold up. I think we're probably going to see it drop down to 16. It already lost a lot of value yesterday. So for it to really continue down, in my opinion, is going to be kind of surprising if it does. So right now, I'm just going to kind of hang back and watch XNET as it approaches 16. If it doesn't break through 16, could set up for a long play based on just not going through support. So that's where I'm at with that one. XNET is just really on the back burner right now. RIOT lost a lot of value yesterday. It's possible that we could see this kind of turn up and go to the upside just because if you look at the daily chart, I mean, look at that candle. That's a huge red candle right there. So it has a little bit more room down to about the $13 mark. So the support is all the way down at $13. So it's very well possible that we see it continue down. But again, it's lost so much value from the past day that I would be kind of shocked to continue to see it go down, right? I don't necessarily think it's going to continue down. I think we might see it kind of pop up a little bit. So, I mean, that's really all that's on my watch list. If you go back to Roku, Roku finally just confirmed that right now it doesn't want to go higher. So now it's in this pattern. Again, be very cautious. I think we're going to see a little bit of a sell-off before the bell. And then maybe the stock will start ramping back up. We'll see. Kind of like this, right? The stock moved up, then all of a sudden it kind of sold off, spiked, came down, and then it really ran. So we'll see. It's all just a waiting game at this point, considering we're still about 40 to 50 minutes out from the market open or whatnot. So that's really the game plan here, is to watch Roku for a long, maybe over 50. If it doesn't want to do it, then it might be a short play today. XNET, back to this, watching the $16 level. If Roku can bounce off the $16 level, might be pretty good for a long. RIOT is just steadily grinding up, so we'll see what this one wants to do. These are just a few that are on the back burner that I recommend watching. DCIX, pretty positive. This one's going to be a nice short play today. Can definitely get $1 out of this play, $1 move to the downside, I believe. And then Square, if Square continues at this pace and it breaks that $40 level, this could be good for a nice short. And this is going to be a short that I think will set up for a lot, a big portion of the day. It's not going to be a quick in and out. It's probably going to be something I'll throw a good amount of shares in and let ride for a good portion of the day. I'll run through some penny stocks, see if I see anything good. Remember, SRAX was doing something. Kind of died down right now, but I think if there is a penny stock, well, this is technically $6, $7, so it's not really a penny stock, but I think this is the one that's worth watching, out of all right now. TEUM had a ton of volume this morning. Yeah, TEUM looks very bad. I wouldn't even mess with it. It's in a little bit of a descending triangle pattern. So if it does, in fact, come down to break 140, we should see that sink. QD. Yeah, I think QD is worth keeping on watch. I think it's going to start off kind of choppy, though. But I can tell you right now, if you keep Roku on watch, XNET, Riot, and DCIX, there's going to be money to be made today. For sure. MTBC, let me take a look here. MTBC is pretty dead on volume. I really wouldn't mess with that one. EGLT is pretty weak. It's heading down. Wouldn't mess with that one. Definitely wouldn't mess with this one at this point. EARS, not a big fan of that. SQ is moving down to the $40 mark. Looks like it wants to break right about now. AKS is, that's okay. It doesn't really have a ton of range. There's not much going on here pre-market, so I couldn't really tell you. To be honest, it doesn't look like it wants to do much. RGSC, dead on volume, wouldn't mess with that one. ESKO? EKSO is the one. EKSO might do a little something here. Again, like a lot of these, like I was saying, a lot of these penny stocks have not been very good lately, so I haven't really been messing around with penny stocks, to be honest with you. So if there were any penny stocks to watch today, let's see. hold on, I'm just gonna run through these. No news on that. I'm not gonna mess with that. Honestly, if I were to have any type of penny stock to look at today, it would probably be SRAX. This is the one. Even though it looks kind of weak right now, if it continues to hold up at this pace, you might see a little morning squeeze. But other than that, and Momo, let's see. Yeah, Momo's, I did see this earlier, and it kept continuing down. The only thing I fear is that it's already lost so much value pre-market. How much lower is it really going to go? So I do think I would say keep Momo on watch for a short. I think that's definitely worth keeping on watch here. Again, right now it's right in the middle, so you'd have to probably look for like maybe below 27.50. So we'll see. I'll probably keep that one on watch today as well. So VKTX. VKTX, positive news, but no volume, so no one's paying attention to it. So I really wouldn't mess with that one too hard. And again, guys, that's really all I got for you. I'm just throwing out the stocks that I know will move. That's going to be XNET, RIOT, Roku, and DCIX. So again, like that's the game plan for me to gather up stocks that I know will move for you. As of right now, the penny stocks have been kind of bad. Well, MARA wasn't too bad yesterday, but it was more of a short play. But again, penny stocks really just haven't been doing much lately. There's been a lot less volume in there. So until they kind of come back and start showing some strength, I won't be trading them myself. And a lot of times I can't trade them due to volume issues. So with that being said, that's all I have for you guys this morning. Again, make sure you check out the description below for all the links to the chat rooms, a link to the trading course that provides you screen share and then live trade alerts and so on and so forth. So everything you really need to know or get in contact with me will be in the description box below. Facebook group, I always do a little recap of the watch list, so if you don't want to watch the whole video. So again, that's really all I have for you guys. I wish there was more penny stocks to talk about, but I'm telling you, there's just I look for them every day. I really do. I'm good at trading penny stocks, and there really hasn't been much that's been offered lately, so I'm not too focused on it. And that's, again, some of them end up being good for the day, but based on the way they've looked recently, they're just not proving to really do too much. So that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys all tomorrow morning.